Es viernes, son las 7:15 de la mañana. Hoy Isla nos despertó a las 6:30. Entonces le di de comer y ahora ella está jugando. Isla, estás jugando. Bueno, te ves más asustada que entretenida, pero está bien. Isla, mira, puedes tocarlo, agárralo, sí. Bueno, seguro que no se queda así por mucho tiempo, pero me da como 2 minutos para hacerme café. I put Isla down for a nap and she went down like pretty fast, and every time that happens I like feel very proud of myself and I'm like, oh, I'm doing things okay. And it makes me feel like maybe I can like do this whole mom thing like again possibly in the future. But then I've been watching, I think her name is Kayla Buell. I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll put it down below. But I've been watching her vlogs with her newborn. It's her second child, and he has like really bad reflux and he's crying all the time. And that's how I felt with Isla when she was younger. Like she cried and she was grumpy and I didn't know why, and I thought, I mean, obviously like I knew that it was her and she was figuring out her body, but when your baby is crying you just can't help but think like you're doing things wrong even though you may be doing everything right. You know, that thought always crosses your mind, even if you know logically that it's not you, it's just what happens with a baby, you know, they're figuring out their bodies. But anyway, so I've been watching her vlogs and it's kind of really refreshing because she shows all of like the hard things that she's going with her newborn. Because I felt like whenever I was pregnant and I was watching all these like mommy vlogs, it made me really excited to have her because I was like, oh, we're gonna have so much fun together, like she's gonna be perfect. But then I had her and she was just grumpy all the time and like in pain sometimes and just crying. And I was like, this baby is not how all the other babies I've seen in vlogs. So like, what is going on? So anyways, it's refreshing to see Kayla's videos because it shows what it's like having a kind of a difficult baby. And so I'm glad that she's showing that, because there's a lot of us that are just like watching all these videos and it's like, no, that's not how my world is right now. I can't relate, and it's kind of making me feel bad about my situation. So she's doing an amazing job. And yeah, and like right now is when I'm starting to see kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel, now that I like know Isla a lot better and I know what she needs. And I mean, there's still times when she cries and I have no idea like what she needs, and sometimes she's fussy and like can't fix it. But I would say for the most part, like things have definitely calmed down a lot more, and she smiles now, which like everything I went through is like worth one smile of hers. So yeah, it's just like I remember going through that struggle stage. And anyway, so I was reading, I wanted to write a comment on her YouTube video, and you know, to say like thank you for showing all the hard things that you're going through, because it makes, you know, I can relate to it, and like I'm glad you're showing this. But then I started reading through her comments, and of course it's like every mom saying like, oh, my baby would only sleep on me for the first 10 months, and like my baby had vomiting problems for like a whole year, and like all these scenarios of like you know, things that when you read it, you're like, oh my gosh, like you really just never know what kind of baby you're gonna have. You can have a very like smiley, happy, easy baby, and you could just have a baby that will not let you sleep for the first 8 months or whatever. And Isla, I feel like, is somewhere in between because I would say she was a difficult baby at the beginning, but now she's like calm, and I say that because I know what to do with her. I think if anybody else tried to like take care of her, they would go crazy. But yeah, so anyways, you just never know what kind of baby you have. And so reading those comments, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this mommy thing again, because you just honestly never know what kind of situation you're gonna get yourself in. And I mean, you're gonna love that baby no matter what, and you're gonna deal with it, and things will work out, but you just never know. So because I always think like, well, Isla was a hard baby, so I am sure that the next baby, like, it will either be really easy because I need it, or I'll, like, even if it's a fussy baby, I'll already have the tools to kind of calm that baby down. But reading those YouTube comments and reading what other moms have gone through, I'm like, well, maybe Isla is an easy baby, and I just didn't know because I'm a first-time mom, and I don't know if I'm willing to take that risk again of having an even fussier baby. Who knows? I don't know. It's like, it's so funny because like now being with Isla, it's like the whole time I'm like, could I do this again with another baby? I just like, I can't not stop thinking about it. Because it's sad to think that, you know, I'll never have a newborn again, but it's also scary to think like, oh my gosh, I might have to go through all of this again. I don't know. So yeah, just my thoughts. Well, of course, that as soon as I say that I'm proud of myself for getting her down for a nap, she wakes up and doesn't want to go back. So this is what we're doing. Because I have to organize a few things here in the house, and I don't want to spend the next 30 minutes trying to get her down for a nap just to have her wake up again in 30 minutes to get her medicine. So we are skipping that struggle bus, and we are just taking the easy route and doing this. So I gotta get ready to nurse her, but she has to take her medicine. So this is one of them. The other one is in the fridge because it needs to stay cool. So this is it. And then I gotta get my haka, which I keep in the fridge, because that's kind of a tip that I learned. I read it online, like to keep your pumping parts in the fridge so you don't have to like basically sanitize them like every single time you use them. So you just keep them in the fridge, and then maybe like at the end of the day, that's when you like want to do a thorough washing. So that's what I do with my haka. And her medicine she's going to take, I need to get a nipple for this because that's how she gets it. Nipple. She uses a number 2. She uses a number 1 to drink her milk with whenever I use a bottle, but because she like drinks so fast that I have to slow her down with a 1, even though technically she's supposed to be like at a 2. And then we use the 2 to give her medicine with because she needs the extra holes, because one of the medicines is really thick. And there's all this milk I have to freeze. There's my pumping parts, and then I get a bottle to put whatever I get from the haka. I put in this bottle and I fill it up, and I either give this to her at the end of the day or I freeze it, whatever. Oh, there's all the beer. So Oh, gotta get my water for nursing. This is my cup of coffee that I again have reheated many times and have not finished. Da, 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 da. This is where I keep my pumping parts in this little like ottoman thing. There's the top for it. So then whenever I have a chance, I just pull it out, get the pumping parts from the fridge, turn the TV on, and give myself like 10-15 minutes to pump, which is actually like kind of relaxing sometimes. So I try to do that when she's napping. Not every time, but sometimes. And I think I'm ready. Now I just gotta wake this little girl up. All right, it's a wild Friday night over at our house. These are all the things that we have that we can hang up on the walls. We've already done a few, like the map there, the clock there. So now we're just trying to go through everything that we have and see what we can do with it. It's like playing Tetris, you know? But next thing is we're gonna put this one, Bienvenidos Amigos, and we're gonna put it right there on top of the bookshelf, like across there. Yeah. Isla. Di buenos días. Buenos días. Dile hola. 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 Mira esa leche rica. Leche. ¿Y qué fruta tienes puesta hoy? ¿Ah? ¿Qué fruta es? ¿Es una manzana? No. ¿Es uvas? No. ¿Cerezas? Sí. Sí. ¿Tu fruta favorita? ¿Te gustan? ¿Te gustan las cerezas? Isla. ¡Mua, mua, 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 mua! Esta es la cuna que Emery hizo para Isla, que estaba en la otra casa, pero tuvimos que quitarle como el colchón, la parte de al frente, para poder sacarla de la casa, meterla en la casa, y ahora la tenemos que meter en su cuarto que está ahí. Pero entonces eso es lo que tenemos que hacer hoy. Happy Sunday, everybody. So usually I like try to work out during the week and not on the weekend, but she's taking a nap, and it's a pretty deep nap, it looks like. So I think I'm gonna try to get maybe like a 30-minute like yoga video or something in, because Emery's working outside. I don't want to clean up the house, so I'd rather do something else. So I'm gonna try to get a little workout in. Well, I got 19 minutes in before she started crying, so that's good. I guess I'll finish it later. Yeah. Come on, girl. No, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. No. Okay. Les quería mostrar, estas son las cortinas que compré en Amazon para el cuarto de Isla, y para que su cuarto esté un poquito más oscuro, pero las quería blancas. Pero atrás son negras, entonces espero que funcionen y que su cuarto esté sin un rayito de luz. Pero el material se siente como bien suave, pero también es grueso, entonces yo creo que sí van a funcionar. Entonces después las monto y les muestro cómo se ven, pero me gusta, las compré en Amazon. Y también compré este suéter que creo que ahorita es un poquito grande para ella, pero porque es talla, es talla mediano y es de 14 a 21 libras y ella ahorita es como 11 libras, pero no quería comprarlo pequeño y tener que cambiarlo como en 2 semanas o algo así. Pero es un suéter donde ella puede tener las manos arriba, porque yo sé que a ella le gusta dormir así, pero ella todavía tiene ese reflejo ahorita que la asusta y que no la deja dormir. Entonces ella todavía necesita suéter. Pero me gustó porque tiene las manos arriba y puedes tener como esto cerrado o lo puedes tener abierto, porque ella tiene las uñas largas y se daña como la cara. Entonces le tenemos que cortar las uñas, pero esto ayuda a que no tengamos que hacer eso como todos los días. Entonces, pero se ve largo. Mira, largo. Me imagino que las piernas le van a quedar aquí. Entonces no sé, voy a tener que esperar para usarlo. Pero sí, vamos a ver si funciona o no. Esto también lo compré en Amazon. Okay, this is what Emery's been working on all day. Well, like the whole month, right? But today. 2 days. I mean, no, you started before with the foundation. Anyways, this is a carport for the Jeep and the motorcycle and the boat we're gonna have. Looks nice, Emery. So what's the next step?
The roof.
The roof. Nice. It looks good.
It only moves a little.
Can't wait for the tropical storm to come by.
Well, that's what I gotta do tomorrow.
What, make it stable?
Yeah. But this is good enough for now. Also, don't walk under there.
Oh, okay.
Only the outside boards are connected.
Oh, okay.
I just set the rest on here.
Oh, okay.